Today's readings remind us of the importance of our prayer life and how we could cultivate that through the season of Lent. In our first reading, we hear of Queen Esther, who herself was a Jew, having heard that her husband had been tricked into destroying the Jews of her own home place. So she prays and pleads with God to help to avert this terrible wrong. Ultimately, the Lord hears her prayer and she is successful in saving her own people. We all at some point in our lives experience that feeling of being terribly alone with no one to care for us. However, it is at times like this when we can turn to our faith and remember the words of Esther's plea, when she says, "As for ourselves, save us by your hand and come to my help, for I am alone and have no one but you, Lord." In essence, we should remember that we are never truly alone. He is always by our side. The psalm is like a response to the presence of God of someone who has prayed like Esther did. While we ask for God's lifelines and help constantly, do we come back to Him later and pray in thanks to Him? In our gospel, we hear God wanting us to ask for the good gifts. He wants to welcome us into a relationship with Him so that we may be found and sought and become known to Him and known to each other. Because God is infinite in His goodness, there is no end to His gifts that we can receive. But He in turn asks us to be equally generous to people we meet each and every day of our lives. Lent is a great opportunity to be more intentional about welcoming God into our lives, because He is knocking at the door for us to let Him in so that we may be effectively and good people of light in our world. Amen.